Alright guys, welcome to a special W.O.D discussion. I've got me, myself and I. Come on, you already know. We've got Yamanaka's Poison, also known as PoisonedOkami. You can introduce yourself, bro. People already know.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's me, myself, and I. That's my intro, by the way, E. But yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, E's channel? I'm on Mr. Air Force's channel once again. What's up, boys? It's your boy Poison out here.
Come on, and we've got RJxHunterz, the man with the in-depth plan and the in-depth character, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, man, like RG. In at the building.
That's enough, man. That's enough. Too long.
That's enough. You're already fighting.
In at the aircraft. That's it. I can't be stopped.
Brilliant.
Alright, so on today's discussion, you know how we do the discussions, but today's discussion is Demon Slayer gonna kill Storm 4, or is it dead already? So, who wants to go first? RJ or Yama? Who wants to take the mic?
I don't mind going first.
I'll let the PoisonedOkami go first.
Go ahead, Yama. The stage is yours.
So what was the question? Is Demon Slayer gonna kill Storm 4?
Yeah, or is it dead already? What's your opinion?
Okay, I don't think Storm is dead at the moment because I'm still seeing active players still joining. Like, I still get comments on my YouTube videos saying, oh, I bought the game recently, or I'm new to the game, you know, how does this work? And, you know, I'm always hearing people saying, oh, my friend got into it, or my brother got into it, or whatever, my sister got into it. So, like, people are still buying the game as we speak. And then on top of that, we have our active player base, you know, of active players that we see every day. So, to answer that question, no, I don't think Storm 4 is dead. Is Demon Slayer going to kill Storm 4? I don't think so, because I think Storm is still going to have his active players, because there's a lot of us that just love this game too much. Like, if Demon Slayer turns out to be a really good game, I just see myself playing both games, like, kind of side by side. But, you know, I think Storm will probably have less players going for it, because, you know, Demon Slayer is going to be all new and exciting. So, like, maybe for, like, the first month Demon Slayer is out, Storm servers are going to probably look the emptiest it's ever been. But I think after some time, people will just go between the two games once people are comfortable with Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I agree with you to most. RJ, what's your opinion?
For me, I don't think the game's dead. I thought the game's dead, and I realized that from when I started teaching. There are so many players that. Okay, this is where I like to make the statement that Naruto is kind of divided into two communities. You have the competitive community, then you have everyone else, right? The competitive community, right, has died before, right? And because obviously it's not how it was, it's nothing like how it was in the past, isn't it? But there are so many players that want to get better, I want to like get stronger, who don't get to experience the pro community or the high level community, should I say, because they just don't know how to get better. Right? I mean, there's not a tutorial in the game, you know, like you don't really come across against strong players every day because they tend to keep to themselves. So in my opinion, nope, it's not dead, and I feel like the top player community would be much more alive if a lot more people got stronger, and you know, the stronger players went down. So no, I don't think the community's dead. I just think there's a lot of unknown potential out there that's not been found. That's why I think.
I agree.
Will Demon Slayer kill Storm 4? Depends. The reason I say it depends is because, let's say, in the ideal world, Demon Slayer comes out, it's an amazing game, the developers back it up, and there's even a competitive scene where the developers support it. That could kill Storm 4, because you would naturally go there. If you play this game and there's transferable skills to that game, and you become good at that game, and there's a support, the developers are supporting it, they're updating it, they're balance patching it, there's a supported like competitive scene towards it, then that's naturally gonna, you know, the Naruto players are gonna go there. Do you know what I mean? So that potentially, but even then, I still feel like that, because this game has, even though you know, we're doing stuff that's not intended to be in the game and stuff, there's still a lot in this game that people find fun. It's just that people won't play competitive. They'll just jump on the game to play and enjoy it, and then go to Demon Slayer when they're ready. So like Mitch said, I feel like they'll play both. It's just that whether if Demon Slayer is good and supported, then it may do that. But if it's not, then I just think people are just going to be running back to Storm like they always did.
I hear you. I hear you. How would
That's
you?
my partake in it.
A question that I should have actually asked at the beginning is, how would you define a dead game?
How to define a dead game? If you go on it and you struggle to find anyone playing.
Oh, very good definition. I like that one. Yama?
Literally, a game that doesn't have an active player base, like like very similar to RJ's. Like if you go online and the servers is literally like one or no people, then like I sometimes I go on Storm 3 and then literally like I go on there, there's no one on player match, there's no one on ranked, no one on endless, there's no lobbies whatsoever in no regions. So to me it's kind of dead.
For me, it's like, how can you call Storm dead when look at YouTube's channels are still going up and you don't are Storm content creators?
I mean, according to my YouTube statistics, people are searching Storm 4 on YouTube several hundred times a day, every day.
You see what I'm saying? Look at Storm content. Like, I know he does anime games, but Storm content. Look at his Zipper Zapper. Look at his. Like, do you know what I mean? You can't call Storm. Storm is no way Tekken, right? It's not Tekken. It's not Fighters. It's not Mortal Kombat. It is not of that caliber. It will not, like, you being a strong Storm player is not going to pay your bills, right? In no regard, that's fine. But you can't say the game is dead for that reason. The game is very much alive. It's just not popular. That's where people need to understand. Storm isn't popular, but it is not dead. You see what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. As far as dead definitions, I agree with both of what you said. If you go on the game and you struggle to find players, like at this moment in time, Storm 4 isn't that. I can go and play a match and find a match. Maybe I won't find players that I wanna fight, like max ranks and that, but it's very, very easy to find someone to fight in player match, in ranked, in endless, whatever mode you go on. And like people are still doing content on Storm 4, like you said, RJ, Zipper Zapper, me, Poison, you, iPal, Qon, Playco, and even outside of the community. I don't know if you guys watch Dotadoya or who else uploads Storm 4 or Afro Senji. Whenever they upload a Storm 4 video, it gets views. So that's how you know the game isn't dead. It gets a lot of
views, and even people were even saying in the comments like, "Oh, like I actually want more of this."
Exactly. So that's how you know Storm 4 isn't dead. Do I think Demon Slayer will kill it? Like Yama said, it depends on how successful Demon Slayer is commercially and competitively. Obviously commercially, so then players from Storm 4 might shift to Demon Slayer, but it will depend on competitively and casually. That will decide whether they actually stay on the game or play Storm 4 and Demon Slayer. Like you said, RJ, if it's ideal, then it will probably kill off Storm 4 players base, but I don't feel like it will kill it off completely, since Naruto as like a brand and a franchise is so strong. Like people will still want to jump on Storm 4 and play as Naruto or as their favorite character in Naruto. And like in fighting games, no fighting game roster compares to Naruto Storm 4. No, I can't think of one fighting game that even has like a quarter of the characters that
Smash is
Storm 4. Oh yeah, Smash, exactly. Smash is the only fighting game.
The old Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi games, they got quite an extensive character roster.
Facts. So even in terms of
other than those games, games of these days, don't have an extensive roster like we do.
Facts. So we're even privileged with the roster we have. Like although a lot of our favorite characters haven't been buffed or whatever, like we have so many characters to choose from, luckily. And like a lot of them have unique stuff about them as well.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was in Qon's stream yesterday, right, and I asked him this question, right. I said, because he was like, people don't like the glitches and the sub banking, and stuff like that, right? Which sub banking is the worst thing that's come, in my opinion, in terms of everything like that, right?
That and
I asked him, I asked him, right? I said to him, I was like, if the developers one day, or let's say someone picked up this game, right, and when I'm gonna fix it, and they took out, they're not gonna add anything, they're just gonna fix it. They removed every single glitch in the game, everything. Bar locks gone, sub banking gone, every glitch in the game is gone. Yeah, it's like all of that. Will you still play the game? Do you know what he told me? He said no. Why? Because he said the game be boring.
So is in like
What?
is that including Switch tech?
Switch tech isn't a glitch anymore. That's why they changed it.
Yeah, because they
Remember they
changed
changed
it
it
back.
so you could do the whole thing, but now you can only do So Switch tech isn't a glitch anymore. Because that's why if you realize when you do it, you shade out black if it's when you're not allowed. So that's how they've done it. I think they just did it. So yeah, you can do the first 2 hits, or you can do the first couple hits after, but you can't do the whole combo and choose which one you want, innit? But yeah, so like he said no, he said the game would be boring.
So
Damn,
he
that's
enjoys
crazy.
using sub banking then.
No, not sub banking, but I'm guessing I'm talking about all the glitches, because he said there are some glitches that he like it's not game breaking, right? And there are some which are. Do you know what I mean? But so if he's saying if you took away all of it, including the ones that aren't broken, right? You say the game be boring.
That's
because you know how
confusing.
much that would change characters. Because 10 Tails Mother would go down. He has no infinite. There's no infinite. There's no combo cancel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
That's
he's talking
fun.
about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that infinite is like a lock, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? That's gone.
Yeah.
We'd like to interrupt this podcast for a commercial break. If you want to know what 6-Pass Murderer's Infinite is in the down combo, check out Mr. Air Force's character guide. And remember folks, if it ain't 5 minutes, it ain't it. Peace out.
Grand Pinchy Obito 1 is gone. He does tilt gone. You know, all of that's gone. Sarada's air to ground combo reset gone.
You know what
Everyone's
they need
air
to
to
do,
ground
yeah?
combo reset gone.
You know what they need to do? They should just fix the gameplay glitches. So like, for example, sub banking and random button lock. So like, for a perfect example, Hashirama, where like you get scraped by your toe by his second hit and you're just button locked. That's just stupid. But they shouldn't take out glitches that increase character variety or character uniqueness. It's true, but I don't think they should take it out because everyone will start feeling the same.
I mean, everybody won't mind. The ones that aren't in, so for example, the air to ground combo resets and everything like that, people don't care about that. People, if anything, they'll probably want it in the game, right?
I agree.
But if you had to choose between it going or everything going or everything staying, who you gonna pick?
That's a good question.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I'd have to see it. I don't know.
Would you still enjoy it as much as you do now?
Probably not, because I feel like at that point a lot of the characters will start feeling the same. Like there's already, well, I can only speak for myself, you guys let me know, there's few characters that I have fun with. Recently I've been having fun with Asuma, Conan, as you know, White Mask Toby, Mifune always, Kirin Sasuke's best Sasuke. Like those are the characters that I have fun with. So if I'm bored of like people's playstyles, I'll choose those characters on rank, so at least I'm having fun when I'm fighting. There's not too many
For
characters
example,
in the
he
roster.
doesn't use any glitches as a current Sasuke though. He doesn't have no button locks or nothing like that. I mean, it has one, which we found, which we found.
Yeah, I think he does have a button lock, but yeah, people didn't really go out their way to use
Yeah,
it.
do you know what I mean? It's just what down combo infinite. You do his tail. You do. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't. You still be able to play him the same.
Facts, you're right. You're right.
There'd just be certain characters where it wouldn't work.
Like Mifune, you wouldn't be able to combo after his grab.
Yeah.
Oh
like
god, I
And
actually
I
really
love
enjoyed
that, honestly.
Yeah,
And
I love that. That's so funny.
honestly,
You wouldn't be able to combo after his grab. For me, I enjoy the square characters, all of them. So I think it wouldn't matter to me regarding like. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't matter. I think it would make it so. I think it would be the only way it affects Shino is that his forfeit on his up combo, you'd have less time to convert.
yeah, true.
Oh no, they can't take away that.
They
I mean,
probably-
obviously he's got his 3-hit infinite, but no, he needs his 4-hit infinite too.
No, you still have his 4-hit infinite, but you would have less time to convert. 'Cause you
Yeah,
only
yeah,
do the
no, I
4-hit.
still didn't like that. Like the time as it is fine as it is.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be changed. Nah,
Yeah, but
that needs to
that's
stay.
what-
Look, he's already took a lot of nerfs as it is, alright? Let's just leave him alone, yeah? Alright, let's not talk about this, alright? Let's change the subject before CC2 hears this and actually ruins him some more, alright?
Oh,
This is making me uncomfortable, I'm getting upset.
But that's what I'm saying. The same thing that people complain about is the same thing that makes them play the game.
True. But I don't think, in terms of my characters that I use, I don't think my characters use any glitches. Except Mifune and obviously the combo after grab. Like that would be missed.
air to ground combo reset.
Yeah, true. I really use
Anything,
that.
any air to ground combo reset you do is a glitch.
I mean, with some of these air to ground combo resets, though, sometimes you got to ask yourself, realistically, how often do you actually do that in a match? Like, realistically, like,
I do it a lot actually.
Most of them don't work. Most of them don't work.
Because I don't use it much. Like, you know, stage of 6 Paths Madara's air combo. If you delay the hit, so you can reset it into a ground combo. I do that like once in a blue moon, like on purpose. Like, I never actually try to go for it.
They work, trust me. Look, I'll show you how I do it.
I know they work, but I'm saying, like, realistically, like, how often do you actually go for it and actually have it like succeed in a match?
Oh, like, a lot of times. I'll show you actually.
Because I don't know.
I mean the ones where you dash. You know, when you dash like when you're about to do the hit, and then you like pop, you do a pill if you need to. You both land and you continue. Right? Like, I'm talking about those kind of ones. Right? It's like. Against people who are knowledgeable, just to get out there every time. Many times I've tried to do that on Poison, does what?
No, I'll show you. I'll literally show you how I use it, and it always works. Because top players play the same, so I always abuse it. So I'll show you with Mifune, yeah. So you know how you can get out of his air ground to combo reset by throwing shuriken, right? Yeah, so I'll show you how I counter it, because all top players do it. Literally,
not how Poison does it. I'm telling you.
No, he does it as well.
Switch to something else.
If he has resources, yeah. But most top players will literally throw a shuriken, huh?
Just needs to switch and he's out.
Yeah, I've had it before. Actually, I think it's on some of mine and E's videos where of us PMing. He had me like suspended in the air, and he had me for like a setup, and I remember throwing shuriken and then mashing circle with the next character and switching.
Literally. So if you do that, I literally switch, boom, mash. You don't have time unless Yama knows I'm gonna do that. Then he switches.
Yeah,
cool.
wait, do it again.
But watch now. Well, now you've done it. Watch now. Do it again.
Then he can do that, but that's mind games though.
That's what I've done too.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not guaranteed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's not guaranteed.
A genuine reset thing. It's a mind game.
Apologies, sorry to interrupt the podcast, but if you want to learn what air combo resets are, click the link at the top right. But let go. Let's continue.
That's what my point.
I can see E's point though, because against like a lot of people in the community that would work. Like,
yeah, honestly.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I mean, 100%.
Like, obviously, if I know he's gonna do that, I can bait, boom. So it becomes after that point, it's just mind games.
Yeah,
huh?
But yeah, that's when it just comes back and forth, because then if you do that, then I'm gonna do this.
Exactly. So it's mind games.
That's when it just goes back and forth, and then you're gonna do something to counteract that.
So, but that's why,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not it doesn't work as a reset. It's a mix.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like a mix-up thing. Yeah,
that's why.
That's what I mean.
It turns into a mix-up when it gets into that situation when both players know exactly what's going down.
That's why I like to do it.
That's why I'm saying it doesn't work.
That's why I like to do it when I can smell my opponent's fear. Because if they're scared, then they won't switch. They literally won't switch because they're scared. So like, you know, situations where you're on low on chakra and low on subs, they're not switching because they know one mistake and I've got you. So yeah.
Yeah, but then Mitch, do what you did, but just don't attack. You nice switch, but just don't attack.
Okay. I didn't mean to for a second. Yeah, I didn't mean to for a second character. I was smashing square.
That's when I see it. That's when I double check.
Yeah, but that's just mind games anyway. So, but yeah, still effective. Oh yeah. Oh.
No, I can't switch.
You can. Yeah, sometimes you can't switch, and I'm not sure what makes that happen. I'm not sure.
Yeah, see, like I was mashing switch the whole time, and Madara came out so late.
Yeah. I'm not sure why.
I think it still thinks I'm being stunned by you, so it thinks, oh no, he's not allowed to switch yet.
I think that's probably the timing.
Because you know, air combo stun, you're not allowed to switch during air combo stun, so it probably thinks I'm still being in that stun, despite what you're doing.
So see, that tech is more effective with A and S tier characters. So for example, Lost Naruto, he has stun on his first 2 hits and one of his air hits. So sometimes when you go for the air combo reset, you can't switch because you're still stunned. You're still suffering from stun.
And it also depends how high you are as well. But
exactly.
If you're high in the sky, you're not getting it.
Oh, it's not happening. Forget it. Because the top player
that's the problem with Shisui, because Shisui takes you. Look how high he takes you.
Yeah.
You know, like you gotta be great with the timing on that.
Facts.
Nothing like that. It's not happening.
Facts. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's basically what I mean. I feel like there's a lot of stuff about this game, right? That Demon Slayer, and this is what I'm saying about Demon Slayer, right? People, I feel like people take this game for granted because we played it for so long.
I agree.
Right?
Like,
there's so much stuff about this game that Demon Slayer is not going to have, and you're not gonna realize it until you play Demon Slayer. I.e., the size.
alright guys, hope you enjoyed part 1 of W.O.D podcast. Sorry to leave on the cliffhanger, but you know, I had to keep you guys wanting more. But yeah, the next part will be uploaded next week, and that'll be the final part of the podcast. Keep in mind, this is a new series that we'll be doing on all of our channels, so I'm up first, then I think Yama will be second, if not it will be on RJ's channel. But yeah, look forward to part 2 next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Let me know what you think in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. My guys will be on the screen and my character guys will be on the screen later.